Before we start, please subscribe to my channel BioLustra and share this video with your family, friends, and other seniors because this information can help protect your legs, your balance, and your independence. Did you know that eating one simple food before 8 a.m. can slow down the aging of your leg muscles by as much as 10 years? And no, I am not talking about a medicine, and I am not talking about expensive supplements. I am talking about a very simple, common dish that almost everyone has seen before. But most people ignore it every single morning without even realizing it. Recent research suggests that adding this one item to your breakfast can help adults over 60 keep their leg strength, improve their balance, reduce painful leg cramps at night, and even lower their risk of losing leg muscle by up to 72%. Right now, millions of older adults are slowly being pushed into using walkers, wheelchairs, or even becoming completely unable to move on their own because of weak leg muscles. Here's the sad part. Most people have no idea this simple dish could help them. Even worse, many people make the problem worse without knowing it by eating the wrong things as soon as they wake up. So let me ask you a serious question. Are you accidentally making your legs weaker every morning just because of what you are not eating? Stay with me and watch this video until the end. I am not only going to tell you exactly what kind of foods you should eat first thing in the morning, I am also going to give you 5 simple breakfast ideas that can help you stay steady on your feet and stay in control of your life after 60. And that last breakfast idea on the list might surprise you the most. You do not have to just accept the feeling that your legs are getting weaker every day. Being 60 or older does not mean you must give up walking with confidence, standing without shaking, or living independently. The good news is that this weakening process can actually be reversed. And here is the best part. You do not need any medicine. You do not need expensive machines or gym memberships. You do not need to exhaust yourself with hard workouts. It all starts with something small, but extremely important. The very first meal you eat each day. That might sound too simple. It might even sound boring because you have heard breakfast is important your whole life. But the truth is, the breakfast you choose can either protect your leg muscles or quietly damage them over time. And this is exactly what worries many nutrition experts today. Most adults over 60 are doing breakfast completely wrong. Some skip it altogether, some just replace it with a cup of coffee and nothing else. Others eat what looks like food but is basically just sugar and empty carbohydrates. White bread, pastries, biscuits, or sugary cereal. And some people think, I'll eat later and start their day with only water or black coffee. What happens inside the body when you do this? Your body goes into what is called a catabolic state. That simply means your body needs energy, but has nothing coming from food, so it starts breaking down its own tissues to survive. And guess what? Your body begins to break down first. Your muscles, especially the muscles in your legs, because they are large and use a lot of energy. These are the same muscles you need to walk, stand up from a chair, climb stairs, keep your balance, and prevent falls. When these muscles are eaten away day after day, your legs slowly lose strength. A study from Tufts University found that older adults can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks when they eat a proper breakfast that includes the right types of foods. That is a huge difference for someone who is struggling to climb stairs or get out of a chair. The amazing part is that these foods are not rare or fancy. They are not strange superfoods you have never heard of. Most likely, you have already seen them many times in your kitchen or at the grocery store. The real problem is not that you do not know these foods. The problem is that you have not been combining them correctly or eating them at the right time of day. In the next few minutes, I will explain 5 simple but very powerful breakfast meals that science shows can help you protect your leg muscles before they quietly fade away, increase your leg strength, reduce leg cramps, and help you regain your balance and stability. At the end of this video, I will share one very unusual dish that has helped hundreds of older adults feel like they got their mobility back just by eating a small slice of it in the morning. Stay with me because if you believe that lost muscle can never come back, you may change your mind by the time we are done. This is the truth your body has been trying to show you. Before we dive into the list, I want to know where you are watching from today. Tell me in the comments which country or city you are in, and feel free to ask any questions you have. I read your comments and they help me understand what topics you need most. Also, remember to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss any of BioLustra's health tips for seniors. I also want to know if you are really still with me right now. If this video is speaking to you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Whether you notice it or not, once you pass 60, your body starts to slowly lose muscle, especially in your legs. This is one of the main reasons why many older adults cannot walk long distances anymore, feel tired after just a short walk, struggle to get out of a chair, or need to hold onto furniture to stand up. And in the rest of this video, we are going to break down exactly how your breakfast can either speed up that muscle loss or help you fight it every single morning. The main reason so many older adults struggle to get out of chairs, lose their balance more often, and eventually need canes, walkers, or even full-time care each year is something called sarcopenia, which simply means age-related muscle loss. What worries me most about this is that losing muscle does not hurt. There is no fever, no sharp pain, no cramps warning you loudly. It slips in quietly. One morning, your legs just feel a little heavier. Another day, you shuffle slightly when you step off the curb. You tell yourself, I'm just getting old. Then one day, you suddenly realize you have to push yourself up with your arms just to stand from a low chair or couch. But here's the important truth. That is not just old age. Aging by itself doesn't automatically make you weak. It is the loss of the very thing that keeps you independent, your leg strength. According to the National Institute on Aging in the United States, if nothing is done to protect your muscles, adults over 60 can lose up to 33% of their leg muscle mass in just 10 years. And this is not only about how your legs look or how strong they appear. When you lose leg muscle, you lose your balance. Your risk of falling goes up. Your stride becomes shorter. You walk more slowly. You may even start dragging your feet without noticing. Blood circulation in your legs gets worse, your movement becomes limited, and then a chain reaction begins in the rest of your body. As your legs weaken, belly fat increases. Your bones can lose density, making them more fragile. Your sleep becomes less refreshing. Your appetite may drop. You may feel more forgetful. And emotionally, one of the hardest parts is feeling trapped in a body that does not respond the way it used to. What makes mornings so critical in all of this? After you sleep for 7 to 9 hours, your body has gone a long time without food. It is like being in a gentle fasting state. When you wake up and do not eat anything, your body still needs energy to move, think, and function. If you give it no fuel, it begins to use your own muscle tissue for energy. For older adults whose ability to build new muscle is already slower than it was when they were younger, this is especially dangerous. If you don't interrupt this process with the right foods, as soon as you start your day, your leg muscles will continue to slowly break down before you've even had breakfast. The muscles in your legs are the largest muscle group in your entire body. So when you lose muscle there, you are not only getting physically weaker, you are disturbing your whole metabolic balance. Blood flow to your legs slows down. The circulation in your lower body becomes less efficient. Then more and more problems begin to show up over time. You may feel cramps in your legs, shaking in your limbs, tingling or numbness in your feet, or trouble coordinating your steps when you walk or climb stairs. This is why so many older adults who do not have a major disease still end up weak, sitting most of the day and depending on other people for even basic tasks like getting dressed, bathing, or shopping. They are not lazy. Their muscles have simply been quietly disappearing. Now, here is the part I want you to really hear. There is good news. If you act early enough, your body still has the power to repair itself. You can support your muscles, rebuild leg strength, improve your balance, reduce cramps, and most importantly, protect your independence with each step you take. If you begin as soon as tomorrow morning with the right foods at the right time, that is why what you choose for breakfast is so important. In a moment, I am going to show you the foods that nutrition science calls natural allies for your leg muscles and how to turn them into simple breakfasts that can dramatically change the way you walk, how easily you get out of a chair, and how stable you feel after the age of 60. Let me give you an example. David is 69. He used to work as a construction engineer, traveling all over the United States. He climbed hills, walked through forests, climbed scaffolding, and spent long days on his feet without getting tired. His legs were his tools and he trusted them completely. But now, when he gets out of bed in the morning, his legs feel like they belong to someone else. His knees are stiff. Sometimes his feet feel as heavy as blocks of lead. Other times they feel numb, like they are half asleep. Those first few steps of the day are short, shaky, and unsure, like trying to move an old machine that has rusted overnight. One morning, as he went out to the porch to pick up the newspaper, his foot caught on a low step and he slipped. He did not break a bone, and the fall itself was not very serious, but it scared him deeply, not because of the bruise, but because of what it meant. He felt like he was slowly losing something very important, his trust in his own legs. For years, he had taken his leg strength for granted. Now it was quietly disappearing. His wife began to see it too. She noticed that he walked more slowly. His steps were less steady. Every time he got up from the couch, he had to push down on his knees with both hands to stand. He no longer seemed excited about their morning walks in the park. What used to be a simple, joyful routine was now something he avoided. She realized that something deeper than just aging was going on and that they needed to understand. What was happening before his independence slipped away completely, something, was clearly wrong when David finally admitted that his leg cramps at night were happening more and more often. He did not have any serious illness, no diabetes, no arthritis. His blood tests were mostly normal. Doctors quietly have a name for what he was going through. They call it the after 60 phase of muscle loss. This is the time in life when muscle loss speeds up silently but very strongly, especially in the legs. Your legs carry your entire body weight. They stabilize every step, and they help you stand up from the front porch, the living room couch, or the toilet. After his fall, David decided he could not ignore it anymore. He started to dig for answers. He talked to a nutritionist, watched health videos, and read articles. That is when he discovered something he had never really thought about in his whole life. The food you eat in the morning can either make your legs stronger or slowly make them weaker. From that point on, he began to change his habits day by day. He stopped skipping breakfast like he used to. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, he started eating foods that support muscle rebuilding, improve leg circulation, reduce weakness, improve balance, and most importantly, help him stand up without bracing himself or worrying that he would fall. These foods were not fancy or complicated. They were simple, everyday items, but they were rich in the exact nutrients his body had been missing for years. After 3 weeks, he noticed the first real change. Getting out of bed felt lighter. His first steps in the morning no longer felt heavy or uncertain. The leg cramps at night disappeared. He began walking more around the house, then he went back to walking at the park. By the end of the second month, he was walking almost 2 kilometers every morning without stopping. Now he often tells his wife, "I feel like I got my legs back." With just a small change to his morning routine and without using a cane or asking for help, David was able to keep his legs strong, independent, and full of energy well into his late 60s, something many people believe is impossible. You can do this too. You do not need luck. You just need to know where to start. Next, I want to walk you through the 5 specific breakfast foods that David used and that thousands of seniors are now adding to their mornings to build stronger, more stable, and more reliable legs. The first breakfast food is one of the best, whole eggs. For a quick, simple meal that supports muscle repair, especially in your legs, there is almost nothing easier or more effective than a cooked egg. Eggs contain almost every essential amino acid your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. But the real magic is in the yolk. The yolk contains vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and a very important amino acid called leucine. Leucine is one of the main triggers for muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to build new muscle fibers, and this is especially important for the leg muscles, which are very vulnerable to muscle loss after 60. A study from the University of Illinois found that older adults who ate 2 eggs every morning for 8 weeks showed clear improvements in leg strength and daily independence. Eggs also support the neuromuscular system, the connection between your nerves and muscles. This helps improve balance, control while walking, and reduces the risk of falls, which is one of the most dangerous results of muscle loss in older adults. The vitamin B12 in eggs helps protect the myelin coating around your nerves, which improves the communication between your brain and your legs. That means you walk more steadily, wobble less, and are less likely to miss a step. Eggs also provide a type of iron that your body absorbs very well. This helps improve circulation and oxygen delivery to your leg muscles, which is important because many seniors have low iron levels without knowing it. For the best results, eat the whole egg. Do not throw away the yolk. Try to eat it within 30 to 60 minutes after waking up so your muscles get fuel early in the day. Boiled eggs are one of the best choices because they keep all their nutrients without adding extra fat. If you want a bit of variety, you can make a quick scramble with spinach or tomatoes. Both of these vegetables are high in antioxidants and magnesium, which help keep your lower body muscles healthy and less prone to cramping. Remember, one egg each morning is more than just breakfast. It is like a small daily shield against the quiet breakdown of your leg muscles. And if you keep this habit for 30 days, there is a good chance you will notice a real difference. Fewer cramps, stronger steps, and maybe most importantly, not needing to grab the armrest every time you try to stand up. Now let's move to the second breakfast food on the list. The second breakfast item is cereal topped with chia seeds, especially something like simple oatmeal. If eggs act like direct fuel for your muscles, then oatmeal gives your muscles the steady energy they need to keep working all morning. And when you add chia seeds on top, this simple bowl becomes a powerful tool for seniors who want to protect their leg strength, slow down muscle loss, and improve blood flow in their legs. Oats are rich in a special soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber helps reduce inflammation, supports better absorption of nutrients into your muscles, and helps keep your blood sugar more stable. When your blood sugar stays steady instead of spiking and crashing, your body can use protein and minerals much more effectively to rebuild leg muscles. For seniors whose metabolism often slows down a lot after 60, this is extremely important. Chia seeds add even more benefits. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These four key nutrients help your muscles contract smoothly, control nerve signals, and are especially helpful in preventing leg cramps, including those painful nighttime spasms that wake you up from sleep. Magnesium from chia helps relax the muscles in your legs, which is very useful if your legs often feel tight or stiff after walking or standing. Potassium supports proper electrolyte balance and helps keep blood flowing well to all the small, often ignored muscle fibers in your lower body. Making this breakfast is very simple. Take about 3 tablespoons of rolled oats and cook them with water or a nut-based milk until they are soft and creamy. Then stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. If you want a bit more flavor and natural sweetness, you can add a few slices of banana or a small handful of blueberries on top. For best results, try to eat this warm breakfast within about an hour of waking up. Many seniors who switch to oatmeal with chia seeds in the morning report less leg discomfort, better balance when they stand for longer periods, more confidence climbing stairs, and more stamina throughout the day. Nighttime leg cramps often become less frequent or disappear completely, which is a clear sign that the muscles are finally getting the support they need to recover. So oatmeal is not just a healthy breakfast on paper. For adults over 60, it can become a solid daily foundation that helps them stay strong, independent, and fully involved in life on their own terms. The third breakfast item is a very simple fruit, a banana. There is a good reason why bananas are often called nature's electrolyte pill for seniors. Because of their high potassium content, bananas are among the best fruits for preventing leg cramps, improving circulation, supporting healthy muscle contractions, and helping people over 60 keep their leg strength. Bananas work especially well when eaten soon after waking, because this is when your body is usually lowest in key minerals after a long night of not eating or drinking. A medium-sized banana contains around 400 milligrams of potassium, which is about 10% of your daily needs. Potassium is needed to maintain the tiny electrical signals that run through your muscle cells. These signals allow your muscles to contract and relax in a smooth, controlled way. When your muscles do not get enough potassium, the signals can misfire. That is when you feel sudden spasms, cramps at night, or that strange twitching feeling in your legs when you are trying to relax. Many seniors deal with this problem, especially those who take water pills, diuretics, or have trouble absorbing minerals properly. One study from Harvard University found that older adults, who regularly ate bananas were about 33% less likely to suffer from leg cramps compared to those who did not eat enough potassium-rich foods. Bananas also provide vitamin B6, which plays an important role in nerve function. This helps your brain and leg muscles communicate more clearly, which can improve your balance and coordination when you walk. However, bananas are not a perfect choice for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes, are very sensitive to changes in blood sugar, or have chronic kidney disease, too much potassium can be risky. It may affect your heart rhythm or push your blood sugar higher if you eat large, very ripe bananas. In those cases, a smaller banana or a slightly underripe banana is usually better. It has less sugar and more resistant starch, which digests more slowly and helps keep your blood sugar more stable. You can also slice half a banana into your oatmeal instead of eating a whole one by itself. That way you get the benefits of potassium and B6 without overloading your system. The key is to use bananas wisely in amounts that match your health condition. For many older adults, one small banana in the morning, especially when combined with protein or fiber, can be a simple, powerful step toward calmer muscles, fewer cramps, and steadier legs throughout the day. Right after your main breakfast is the best time to eat a banana, not when your stomach is completely empty. This helps prevent sudden spikes in your blood sugar. You can slice the banana into your oatmeal, mix it with chia seeds, or eat it together with plain Greek yogurt so that the protein and fiber slow down how fast the sugar enters your blood. This way you improve nutrient absorption, keep your energy more stable, and still get the potassium your leg muscles need. For most seniors who do not have medical problems like kidney disease or serious blood sugar issues, one small banana in the morning is enough to help maintain electrolyte balance, protect the muscles in your legs, make your steps smoother, and slow down the natural muscle loss that comes with age. It is simple, affordable, and easy to digest, but when used correctly, a banana can act like a shield for your leg muscles, giving you strength, stability, and confidence as you start your day. The fourth breakfast item is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is one of the best morning choices if you want to stop the slow, hidden muscle loss that happens overnight. Because it is strained several times to remove most of the liquid, Greek yogurt is thicker and creamier than regular yogurt and has almost twice the amount of protein. That makes it especially helpful for people over 60 who need to maintain and rebuild muscle in their legs. Greek yogurt is rich in slow-digesting casein protein. During the night, while you sleep, your body goes into a mild catabolic state and starts breaking down muscle tissue to use as energy. For seniors, this is more worrying because age-related hormonal and metabolic changes already slow down muscle repair. If you do not give your body enough good protein first thing in the morning, this slow muscle breakdown continues, especially in the legs, which are already affected by less movement, weaker circulation, and hormone changes. A standard serving of Greek yogurt, about 170 grams, provides around 17 grams of high-quality protein plus leucine, the key amino acid that switches on muscle protein building. It is also high in calcium and often contains vitamin D, which supports strong bones and help your nerves and muscles work together so you can balance better and walk more smoothly. On top of that, the probiotics in yogurt, which are best known for helping your gut, also improve how well you absorb nutrients and can reduce chronic inflammation, which in turn supports healthier leg circulation. Research from scientists in the Netherlands has shown that older adults who took about 20 grams of casein protein in the morning and did light exercise saw clear improvements in leg strength in as little as 6 weeks. The same group also reported fewer leg cramps at night and better balance. However, not everyone digests Greek yogurt easily. If you are lactose intolerant or get bloating or gas from dairy, you can look for lactose-free Greek yogurt or try goat or sheep milk yogurt, which many people find easier on the stomach. Avoid sweetened flavored yogurts that are full of added sugar or artificial flavors. These can increase inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and raise blood sugar, which is especially risky for people over 60. For best results, eat Greek yogurt within about an hour of waking up or about 30 minutes after doing some gentle morning movement like stretching or a short walk. You can add unsweetened berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or some chia seeds on top to improve both taste and nutrition. Thanks to its high protein content, easy digestion, and flexibility, Greek yogurt can become a long-term ally for your legs, helping you wake up feeling more energized, steady, and ready to move. The fifth breakfast food is pan-seared salmon. If you want to boost leg muscle recovery after 60, try including salmon or other fatty fish like mackerel or sardines in your breakfast at least twice a week. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These powerful nutrients have been shown to improve how your body responds to insulin, reduce inflammation inside your muscles, and increase how much protein your muscles can take up and use for repair. When these effects work together, they help older adults regain leg strength and slow down the natural thinning of muscle that happens with age. In studies, adults over 65 who ate 2 meals of fatty fish per week kept significantly more leg muscle, around 27% more, than those who rarely ate these fish. Fatty fish like salmon also provide high-quality protein, vitamin D, and B vitamins, all of which support nerve function, balance, and overall energy. A simple breakfast could be a small portion of pan-seared salmon with some scrambled eggs, or alongside a bowl of plain Greek yogurt and a few vegetables. It may sound unusual to eat fish in the morning, but in many cultures this is normal and very healthy. Over time, this habit can help make your legs feel stronger, your steps more secure, and your body more resilient as you move through your day. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 65 who ate 2 servings of fatty fish like salmon each week kept about 27% more leg muscle than those who ate only red meat or no fish at all. Even more impressive, the fish-eating group showed clear improvements in walking ability, better balance, and a 36% lower risk of falling because of weak legs. So how does this actually work inside your body? Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce chronic inflammation, a silent but very damaging force that slowly weakens muscle strength, especially in your lower body. Salmon is also a great source of high-quality, easy-to-digest protein, around 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked fish. On top of that, it provides vitamins B12 and D, which are crucial for the communication between your brain and your muscles. This neuromuscular support helps your legs react more smoothly and keeps your movements better coordinated as you walk, turn, or climb stairs. The simplest way to prepare salmon for breakfast is to pan-sear a fresh piece in a little extra virgin olive oil for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until it is cooked through but still moist. You can serve it with roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or a few slices of avocado for a breakfast that is rich in protein, healthy fats, and minerals. If you do not have time to cook fish early in the morning, you can use a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon or, if needed, a high-quality fish oil supplement. But most nutrition experts agree that getting nutrients from whole foods is usually better than relying only on supplements. If you already struggle with digesting fats, have a fatty liver, or high cholesterol, you should be more careful. Eat salmon earlier in the morning when your stomach is still mostly empty, and start with smaller portions. Choose baked or steamed fish instead of fried. If you notice bloating or slow digestion, cut back to once a week and talk to your doctor about whether a digestive enzyme might help. Remember, fatty fish like salmon do more than just give you protein. They act like natural lubricants inside your body, helping your muscles stay flexible, nourished, and ready to recover. Most importantly, they support your legs in resisting the quiet breakdown that comes with aging. No matter how old you are, even one breakfast with salmon each week is a powerful investment in your ability to walk confidently, keep your balance, and live an active life. Now let's talk about the hidden meal I mentioned earlier, natural mineral salt with steamed sweet potatoes. This is the simple dish I promised to reveal at the beginning of the video. It is not a supplement. It is not an expensive superfood. It is a very basic combination almost everyone can make at home. Steamed sweet potatoes lightly sprinkled with Celtic sea salt. It sounds almost too simple, but the impact can be surprisingly deep. After a full night of sleep, your muscles are low on stored energy. The complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes help refill your muscles' glycogen stores gently and steadily. Unlike many common breakfast foods made with refined flour or sugar, the starch in sweet potatoes does not cause a sharp spike in blood sugar. Instead, it gives you a slow, steady release of energy, which helps prevent morning muscle fatigue, especially in your legs. This is important because underfueled leg muscles are more likely to cramp, ache, and gradually weaken. Sweet potatoes are also rich in potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a powerful blend of nutrients that keeps blood flowing well in your legs, supports normal nerve signals, and fights leg weakness caused by electrolyte imbalances. Magnesium, in particular, is often called the muscle relaxation mineral. It helps your muscles release tension, supports your ability to balance when standing or moving through the day, reduces cramps, and eases stiffness. Now, what about the salt? Regular table salt is not the same as Celtic sea salt. Celtic sea salt is a more natural, less processed sea salt that contains over 80 trace minerals your body needs regularly, especially your muscles. These trace minerals support smooth, coordinated muscle contractions and help prevent cramping. Unlike heavily refined salt, Celtic sea salt is less likely to cause sharp increases in blood pressure when used in small amounts. Instead, it helps stabilize fluid pressure inside your muscle tissue, supports proper electrolyte balance, and can even speed up recovery in leg muscles. When you lightly sprinkle Celtic sea salt on steamed sweet potatoes, you are giving your body both slow, stable fuel and a carefully balanced mineral mix at the same time. This combination can help your legs feel more energized, less tight, and more reliable as you move through your morning. In one study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition, seniors who ate a high-fiber breakfast like sweet potatoes together with sea salt rich in potassium and magnesium showed 41% better balance and almost 50% fewer falls. Using this is very simple. Take half of a warm, soft steamed sweet potato and sprinkle a tiny pinch of Celtic sea salt over it. Eat it while it is still warm, about 10 minutes before your main breakfast and after drinking a glass of warm water. This timing helps stabilize your blood sugar for the rest of the morning and helps your body absorb minerals more effectively. If you do this every morning for just 1 week, you may notice lighter steps, less numbness, fewer cramps, and an easier time standing up without that feeling of hesitation or wobbling. Most people never think of this kind of hidden breakfast, but for those over 60, it can work quietly in the background, helping protect one of the most valuable abilities we have as we age, the ability to move on our own with confidence. Eating the right foods is a powerful step, but restoring and protecting your leg strength also depends on what you do with your body each morning. There are a few simple, no-cost habits that seniors can add to their morning routine that make a big difference for leg strength, balance, and confidence. First, as soon as you wake up, drink a glass of warm water with a small pinch of natural mineral salt. Many older adults wake up with heavy, tight legs or feel unsteady when they stand because their bodies are dehydrated and low on electrolytes after a long night of sleep. A 250 milliliter glass of warm water with about 1/4 teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt can help restore your electrolyte balance, improve circulation in your legs, calm your nervous system, and reduce the chance of cramping as you start moving. Sip it slowly for about 5 minutes, then have your breakfast. Second, spend just 3 minutes doing a leg lift and balance exercise. You do not need any equipment, and you do not have to go outside. In your bedroom or living room, stand tall near a chair or wall for safety, lift one foot about 2 to 4 inches off the ground, and hold it there for 10 seconds. Then switch legs. Do about 5 rounds on each side. This simple move trains your balance, wakes up your core and leg muscles, and improves your body awareness, which can lower your chance of falling when you get out of bed or walk through doorways. At the same time, it works the muscles in your calves, thighs, and hips, which are often the first to shrink with age. Third, do not jump out of bed too quickly. Many seniors stand up too fast, which can make them feel dizzy, unsteady, or even cause them to fall. Instead, when you wake up, take 3 slow, deep breaths while still lying down. Then sit up slowly, let your feet hang over the side of the bed, and gently rotate your wrists and ankles a few times. This simple habit helps reactivate circulation to your brain and lower body before you stand, so you begin your day with more control and fewer stumbles. Fourth, give your legs a little sunlight in the morning. Spending just 5 minutes near a window or on a balcony where natural light reaches you can help your body naturally increase vitamin D production. Vitamin D strengthens your bones and helps your body absorb calcium, which is especially important for your ankles, knees, and hips. If you already notice weak legs or muscle loss, this small action becomes even more important. It may look like nothing, but it strengthens the basic foundation your legs depend on to stay strong and supports many internal processes that control balance, strength, and mood. Fifth, after waking up, do not stay hungry for too long. The longer you delay breakfast, the longer your body stays in a catabolic state, breaking down muscle to get energy. If you truly cannot eat a full meal early, at least have something small like half a steamed sweet potato with a pinch of salt, one boiled egg, or a small portion of oatmeal. Even a small amount of the right food can flip the switch from muscle breakdown to muscle repair and recovery. If you follow these 5 simple morning habits along with the breakfast strategies we have already discussed, your legs can slowly begin to heal. Day by day, your standing will feel less shaky. Sudden cramps will become less common. Most importantly, you will feel a deep change inside yourself. You will feel that you are taking back control of your body instead of feeling like your body is controlling you. Every morning you follow this routine, you are giving your legs a single powerful dose of support that can protect your strength, your balance, and your independence for the rest of the day. Every morning you get a small but powerful moment to choose. Will your legs get a little weaker again today, or will you do something to protect your strength, your balance, and your independence? You have just learned about 5 science-backed foods that can help you rebuild leg strength, improve your balance, walk more easily, slow down muscle loss, and increase blood flow to your legs. These same factors decide how confidently you move, how safely you stand on your own 2 feet, and how much freedom you keep to live the life you want. You also discovered a simple but special food combination that supports your nerves, bones, and muscles in the very first minutes of the day: warm, steamed sweet potatoes with a pinch of natural mineral salt. And now you know 5 easy morning habits that turn your breakfast into more than just something to eat. They turn it into a complete daily leg recovery plan. Tomorrow morning, you will have a choice. You do not need a doctor's appointment to start. You do not need a gym, heavy equipment, or long workouts. All you need is one clear decision to start your day on purpose instead of letting age quietly decide the future of your legs. I want to hear from you. If you could choose only one food tomorrow morning to protect your legs, which one would you pick first? Eggs, oatmeal with chia, banana, Greek yogurt, salmon, or sweet potatoes with mineral salt? Tell me in the comments. Your answer might be exactly what another senior needs to read to feel less alone and finally take action. If this video helped you or opened your eyes to something new about your legs, please press like and share it with your family, friends, and other seniors who need stronger legs after 60. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to my channel BioLustra and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss what is coming next. Because in the next video, I am going to reveal 3 common breakfast foods that many seniors eat every single morning thinking they are healthy. But research shows they quietly weaken your muscles, increase leg cramps and numbness, and can even shut down your leg healing before it begins. One of these foods is in almost every kitchen, and most people eat it without a second thought, and you might be eating it too. You do not want to miss that. Remember, real healthcare does not start in the hospital. For most people over 60, it starts in the kitchen at 7 a.m. with the very first bite you take. Choose wisely. Keep your legs safe, because as long as you can walk with strength and stability, you are still able to experience life fully. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I truly hope what we talked about today helps you protect your leg strength, your balance, and your independence after 60. Stay with BioLustra, because in the upcoming videos, we will keep uncovering the hidden truths about aging and your legs that almost no one talks about, but that can quietly decide how the rest of your life will feel.